I've read over 1,200 business books, and these 10 will make you rich. A long time ago, I got arrested and sent off to youth camp. And at that camp, a mentor spoke into me and told me that the reason why I got arrested was because I had leadership skills. And he said that if I invested in my leadership skills, one day I might be a great leader. And around that time, he gave me this book about Abraham Lincoln. And see how short it is? I saw how short it was and I thought maybe I could read that. And this was the very first time I read a book about personal development. That started me on a journey of growing and learning knowledge, and I actually became addicted to reading books. These are the 10 that will completely grow and scale your business. The very first book that you should read if you want to grow quickly is U² by Bryce Pritchett. I was advised when I first got into this game to read this book every week, and I have done that, and I've grown my business to millions. Why? Because this author will blow your mind like you can't even believe. Listen to this quote by Bryce Pritchett. He says, "Taking a quantum leap is when you make a jump without apparent effort and without covering all the bases." In fact, he talks about if you focus on the ends rather than the means, you'll get there faster. He talks about how if you jump from one place to another, like across a cliff and there's a big cavern below, you don't look down, you don't look at how you're gonna get there. All you need to do is keep your eyes focused on where your feet need to land. What does that mean for you? Keeping your eyes focused on your revenue goal without trying to figure out all the ways how you're gonna do it is actually the way that you're gonna get to that revenue goal quicker. So focus on the ends, not the means, and get ready to take quantum leaps when you read this book. My next book recommendation is Expert Secrets by none other than Russell Brunson. Not only is Russell a friend and a mentor, but he has revolutionized the way that I've done business because of the information in this book. In fact, many of my friends say if they had only bring one book on a desert island, it would be this book. Why? Because Russell breaks down how you can start your movement, how you can find your voice, how you can find a cause that you believe in, and how you can rally people around your cause. Isn't that awesome? Then not only does he share with you how to build this movement, but then he talks about how to actually create a product and sell it to that movement. Isn't that amazing? It's all here in this book. In fact, he calls it the perfect webinar. And if you're not familiar with webinars or marketing or sales, this is your very first book. After you read U², go to Expert Secrets because it's kind of like Business 101. I think of it like the Bible in marketing and sales. Every time I get lost or I don't know what to do or I'm stuck, I'll go back and read Expert Secrets, and inevitably there's something that I haven't done that I still need to do that will move the needle forward. Russell's made more millionaires than many entrepreneurs ever have in history, and a lot of it is because of this book, Expert Secrets, Russell Brunson. In fact, one of the frameworks that he teaches in this book is really valuable. For those of you watching this video, he talks about how to create a hook, a story, and then an offer. He says, no matter what you're doing, a sales page, a website, a video, content, your masterclass, whatever it is that you're presenting, always have a hook, which means like a really cool title or something for people to go, oh, wow, a hook, a story, tell a story, and then at the end, have an offer. Invite them to do something. Click the link, book a call, buy here, put the deposit down, always have an offer. So that guideline, hook, story, offer, can guide you through any situation and you'll always know what to do. Start with a hook, then tell a story, then make it offer. So I'm going in sequential order. I want you to read each book as I present them because I'm going to start to grow and scale your business as I move on towards the next books, okay? So stick with me to the end of this video. Book number 3 I want you to read is Who Not How by Dr. Benjamin Hardy and Dan Sullivan. I don't have the cover anymore because I've read this so many times, but Who Not How changed the game for me because I started learning that I don't need to know how to do everything, and you don't need to know how to do everything. In fact, in many ways, you don't really need to know how to do anything. You just need to know who already knows how to do this, who already has the connection, who already has the audience, who already has the podcast, who's already got the stage, who already knows how to scale and hire, and who already knows how to run ads. The list goes on and on and on. In fact, think right now of your biggest challenge. Like, where are you feeling stuck right now? And then just start to think, who knows how to do this? And then if you can't really think of any name that comes to you, think who might know the who. So you may know a super connector or a friend that has a big network, or in fact, you can just start to get unstuck right now if you just start messaging and start saying, hey, I'm trying to get this done with my webinar. Who do you know who's really good at that? I guarantee that momentum will start running. You'll start to increase conversations and messages and threads. You'll start to get unstuck and you'll pretty much figure out the right who for you. I've met business partners and I've had team members and I've got incredible friends that have all come from asking that question, who do you know? In fact, that question, who do you know, has been the absolute reason why I hit $1 million in under 2 years, and then 3, and then 5, and then 10. 100%, everything you need lies on the who. I want to set many of you free that you don't need to become the premier expert in literally every category in marketing, sales, business, entrepreneurship, and your expertise. You do not need to be 5-star, level 9,000 in everything. Here's what I want you to consider is, what is the lane? What is the assignment? What has God asked me to do? What do I feel are the promptings? What is in my heart? What do I feel has been kind of given to me to have dominion over? What is that? And let me become the best at that. And then everything else, who? Not how. Okay, this is book number 4. It is the Dan Sullivan Question by Dan Sullivan. Now, Dan Sullivan also wrote Who, Not How and many other incredible business books, but this book is powerful. I'm going to show you why. Because if you're tracking with me in the order and you get your mindset right with U squared, and then Russell shows you how to create a movement and then start creating a product that you can sell, and then you start thinking who, not how, now you've got the assets in order to close sales quickly. This book has one question. And when you learn this question will help you close any sale in any situation. I don't care what it is. Let me talk about what the question is. I'm going to read it first to you, and then I'll show you how to apply it in your particular situation. Here's the question. Pretend you're the entrepreneur talking to a prospect about your offer. Before you even talk about your offer, you'll say this. If we were having this discussion 3 years from today, and you were looking back over those 3 years, what has to have happened in your life, both personally and professionally, for you to feel happy with your progress? I'm going to read it again in just a minute, but the essence of the question is this. If we were to have this conversation from now, 3 years from now, so now in sales, this is called future pacing. We're bringing their mind to 3 years from now. What has to have happened in your life, both personally and professionally, for you to feel happy with your progress? So now their mind is going to start brainstorming the answer to this question, not just professionally, but also personally, revealing to you their deepest, most desired, most thought about, most deepest challenges that they want answered, plus all the dreams, the goals that they want for their career, for their aspirations, the books, the courses, the events, whatever it is they want to do. You're going to have it all in the answer to this question. Now in sales, you understand that question-based interviews and question-based calls and question-based events are the key to success. Why? Because the more the prospect talks, the more that they will buy. So if you're new to that concept, this question is so powerful because it empathizes and draws out from the prospect everything that they want in life. In fact, the chapter in his book says the 23-minute answer. People will talk for so long, and it is so precious. And the dreams and things that they will tell you is so sacred that this is like a holy question. And not only is it holy because you're going to hear everything that they've ever wanted and struggled with and want resolved, but by the end of it, they will 100% buy whatever it is that you're selling simply because of the depth that you went to with them in this question. So I have resources. In fact, there are incredible resources inside the description below this video. I have a sales script and training. If all else fails or whatever you need, this one question and this one book is so powerful, it will close people on the offer that you created inside the previous books that I've mentioned. So you get to the book number 4, you're closing down sales, you're Dan Sullivaning it up, you ask this one question, you're listening, and then you simply invite them into your offer. Guys, we're at 6 figures and we're only like 4 books in. Okay, let's keep going. Book number 5, Ready, Fire, Aim. none other than Michael Masterson. This is so powerful because this book, let me read the subtitle to you, 0 to 100 million in no time flat. This book is like the encyclopedia of business. If Russell's is like the Bible 101 of business, Michael Masterson, Ready, Fire, Aim, going to 100 million, I literally feel like you just need this book. This book took me to 10 million, and now I'm going to 100 million just following what he's saying in this book. And I know that sounds banana pants, but I've actually heard Michael Masterson speak once in a mastermind. Don't underestimate the power of this book. Like, for instance, in the book, he talks about the only thing you need to focus on between 0 and a million is the supremacy of sales. He's just anchoring that in, and that's what I got. Like, I got that from this book with the supremacy of sales. 0 to a million, so you only focus on sales. Don't focus on operations. Don't focus on systems. Don't focus on software and tools and your lead magnet and your what. No. You focus on one thing only, you focus on sales. Then he tells you to get to 10, you need to go out with low-end front-end products. It's just amazing. Ready, Fire, Aim. The next business book, The Ultimate Sales Machine. Such a cool book. The powerful takeaway that you'll get from this book is the concept of the Dream 100. What is the Dream 100, you ask? The Dream 100 is a strategy that was coined by this author, Chet Holmes. Inside this book, in fact, it's around chapter 6 and chapter 9 where he dives deep. He talks about this story where he's consulting a computer company and he's going through their revenue and their sales, and he's looking at a lot of sales, about 10 to 16,000. And he's like, this is great. And then he came to a sale that the computer company had made for $160,000. And Chet Holmes said, who is this person? And why do we make this sale? And the computer company responded. And then Chet said, why don't we just go after the big companies? And that's what started the Dream 100 strategy. And the Dream 100 strategy, Chet talks about how it's the quickest way to double your sales in no time. He talks about the outreach strategy, exactly how to contact these people, what to say. All the scripts are in this book, different gifts that you can give them, how to follow up with them. He talks about how the quickest way to grow and scale your company is doing the Dream 100. In fact, he said it's the most important thing that you should be doing the entire time that you have your company. Think about it, right? You're going after the high net revenue, the ultra high ticket sales, and you're using that as a cash infusion to grow the entire business down. So powerful. Dream 100, Ultimate Sales Machine, Chet Holmes. If you love not doing hard work, you are going to love this book by Brad Callen. It is called Done. It says, earn more while managing less. What I love about this book is it's the only book I really prescribe to people that want to hire, but not have a lot of meetings, not have a lot of stress, not have tons of communication, tons of software. This book talks about how to hire freelancers and exactly what order to hire them, what to pay them, how to communicate with them, how to not have a ton of meetings. And he just unveils this beautiful universe of the gig economy that's occurring internationally and how you could get anything that is tripping you up right now, 100%, you could just go pay somebody to do it for like way less than you think you can. It's so cool, this book. And it's so inspiring. And anywhere that you're feeling stuck or not sure what to do, read Done by Brad Callen. Literally, you're going to figure out 19 different things that you should have hired like 3 years ago, but you've been doing it yourself, but he'll show you how to do it for like $3. And you're just like, why didn't I read this book earlier? The very next book I want to show you is book number 8, and this is How to Dominate the Platform and Speak Like a Pro. This book was titled $1 Million Speaker by me and my friend Joseph Aaron. However, we're re-releasing the book this year under a new title, so check the link in the description of this video to check out this book if you want to dominate the platform and be known as the best speaker at the event. What's so cool about this book is it shows you how to speak using a framework that very few people know how to do, but it is the framework that causes standing ovations, that causes huge applause from the crowd, causes you to get invited back, and most importantly, causes people to move toward your offer at the end of your speaking engagement. The reason why is because this speaking framework overcomes objections and breaks beliefs that people don't even know that they have. And by the end of your presentation, they feel free, they feel light, and they have something that we call buyer's momentum. It is the thing that causes a table rush at the end of your event. So if you want to crush it from the platform and sell your stuff, then check out this book in the description below. I believe we're going to be calling it Breaking Beliefs by Eileen Wilder and Joseph Aaron. Check it out. Okay. Now that we've figured out business, mindset, offer, sales, the only other thing that you need to do now in this order is traffic, meaning eyeballs, okay? The reason why I ordered the books in this way is because I truly believe that this way is the fastest way to both $1 million, $3 million, and $10 million and beyond. If you'll build the business first, understanding offer creation is wealth creation, and then how to sell that to high ticket clients, and then Dream 100, you see how the money's coming in the door. You've built the most important part of the business first, and now all you need, eyeballs. So these last two books deal with traffic, and they are 100% the way to go if you're watching this video right now in today's day and age, especially if you're watching this on YouTube. It is The YouTube Formula by Daryl Eves. Daryl is such an incredible entrepreneur, powerful TV producer, incredible algorithm wizard of YouTube, and he is the force behind the major YouTube channels that you've probably heard of, like Mr. Beast. So this book will show you how to crush it on YouTube, and I can't endorse YouTube enough. Thank you, YouTube, for being amazing. I'm grateful. Think about it being a free platform that can watch your content all around the world. You're not paying YouTube to be on YouTube. In fact, if you make videos on YouTube, YouTube will pay you. If you're out there and you're paying for Facebook ads, I really encourage you to rewind this video and listen to me say that again. YouTube is paying you to send you your best customers. So YouTube Formula, check it out. And the last book, if you want to blow up your business, is writing books. Now, I read this book first many years ago, okay? This was actually my very first coach. Shout out to Chandler Bolt. Love you so much and so grateful. I read published when I began my business journey, and I'm really grateful that that's the road that I took. However, I prescribed writing books last when I'm consulting my coaching clients. The reason why is because when you start writing a book first, it's a very low ticket product and you have very low margins. You don't have a lot of money to work with to grow the business. So I prescribe starting with high ticket, crushing it, building a machine, an automated machine that sells your high ticket clients for many reasons. Check out the resources below in the description if you want to dive deeper into how to get a cash infusion with high ticket clients. But then I prescribe layering in lower ticket products like books, because books can draw in your perfect client, but guess where now the book is leading them? You guessed it, to your high ticket offer. So you want to build much faster, starting with high ticket and then creating books. So just to recap, if you'll start with your high ticket offer and build the business in the sequence of these books, you will have a high ticket automated machine. Now all you need to do is create content that you love, write books that you love, and start getting loud with your message in the world. I hope that these books helped you. I hope you'll read them, that you'll glean as much wisdom and joy and knowledge as I have. And I hope you'll have fun as you build the business of your dreams. If I can serve you and keep you encouraged and help you close more high ticket clients, check out the resources in the description below. And I want to thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.